Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best Gabe in the biz. The final episode of SmackDown before the Elimination Chamber tomorrow night is officially in the books. And oh man, did a lot of stuff go down, including The Rock's brand new gift for Cody Rhodes to sell his soul. But guys, let's not even bother talking about it and let's get into gabbing about it. Overall, this was a good SmackDown for the first time in like months. A rarity where we have a really good 3-hour SmackDown. Like I heard Triple H did some, fix-up plans and like more was in control, more like in the weeds in terms of, actually how the show was built. Like he listened to us. Bullying online works. But overall, the show actually wasn't terrible and it kind of wasn't a drag. Though, it did leave a couple plot holes because we originally had a U.S. title match tonight with LA Knight, versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. However, it ended up changing to basically a set of matches that got us a triple threat match between LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, him, and Jacob Fatu. Fatu obviously didn't get pinned, so Melo had to. But for LA Knight to basically end up in the exact same spot he was already in before going in tonight, and as the #1 contender for the United States Championship. So I'm a little confused at that. Like, LA Knight already had the match, and you made him just jump through, like, the 3 people, to just get the title shot again, which will probably happen, like, next week or in 2 weeks. I'm very confused at that. There's no way they're going to try dragging that out to Mania, nor should they try. But I'm just very confused at what the decision was to do that. I guess Triple H was like, it's a 3-hour show, let me at least finagle a little bit. Because it got, like, I guess separately, I don't want to say an hour, but I got a good way to use up 3 hours of TV time. But again, I guess, whatever, LA Knight is the #1 contender for the U.S. title, and hopefully he has taken that belt off of Shinsuke, because there was just no point in Shinsuke winning that thing at all. But still just a weird way to go about it. But hey, if LA Knight gets back the United States Championship, well, then we ain't going to complain. We're just going to be celebrating, with the two-time new United States champion, with everybody saying, L.A. Knight, yeah. Guys, tonight it was the go-home segment for all 5 men inside the Elimination Chamber. Cena, doing his own thing. He'll be back tomorrow. So we got a whole factor. Get to that in a second. CM Punk, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. All 5 guys were here on SmackDown tonight. McIntyre making fun of Cena's bald spot. McIntyre getting owned by Damian Priest because he freaking bitches and moans on Twitter and he impersonates CM Punk while literally looking like CM Punk. CM Punk just hating on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins hating on CM Punk. And Logan Paul just being Logan Paul. And everything you could possibly get from a segment. Overall, it was very good. And I was not fooled. Let's just point that out. I was not fooled by Cena's music hitting. I was like, no freaking way. I feel like I'm always like that nowadays. I'm more of I'll believe it when I see it kind of thing. Like, I'm just like, I'm hearing this music, and I love how everyone, even McIntyre himself talks shit. Finally, Cena's like, I was waiting for y'all to finally talk some a little bit of shit. Everyone's like, oh, but then when his music actually hit, they were all like, oh shit, he's here. What? And like, they're like bracing, like, oh, fuck, he's here. Just for it to be Logan Paul. And they won't admit it, but their heart rates went down a little bit to be like, all right, it's just Logan Paul. Not Cena, I'm not ready yet. But, so I get it. It was a good little thing by Paul. But I'm still going to go with the opinion Cena should win tomorrow. There is a report that Drew McIntyre is going to win tomorrow, which I have no problem with. He's my second choice. The whole... He basically becomes Brock's corporate champion at Mania, goes on to go on a run. Sammy ends up dethroning him, has a boss-ass world championship reign. We shed tears of joy. But I don't think we're going to get, and I'm hoping we don't get, is Cena versus Logan Paul. Like, I'm fine with Roman versus Seth versus Punk, which I'm like, guys, Roman is going to screw both. They're like, oh, Seth stomped him through, like, friggin', like, at the steps and stomped him, like, twice, basically. I'm like, but Punk eliminated him from the Rumble. Like, he was pissed at, he's pissed at both of them. And they're both going to be on the same show at the same time, come like March 21st and 28th, where it's all matching up as a pattern. So I don't think we're getting Punk and Rhodes. So I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with Cena versus Cody. I'm fine with even Drew versus Priest, because I know people were like hating on it, but they got chemistry there, and they would have an awesome match. And I like the little feuds, like in the promos that they would have back and forth. I want to see some more. Cena and Logan Paul, though, I'm not 100% feeling. And honestly, though the match would be great, and I'd be fine with it for any other point during the retirement tour, I don't feel like that should be Cena's last WrestleMania match, and I definitely don't feel like Logan Paul, even though I don't feel like he'll end up like Austin Theory, I don't think he's in a position, mic-wise, to go toe-to-toe with Cena on the mic. I feel like if you try, it's either Logan's going to come off trying to thinking he's got it, and he's like, oh yeah, but you're just going to like, you would maybe see it on Cena's face, like kind of like, and he likes Logan Paul. Yeah, I mean, he didn't dislike Theory either, but I just don't think that's something you want to go with right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, Logan Paul's kind of teased a lot of things. He's teased CM Punk. He's teased AJ Styles. So, honestly, if they do a multi-man for the Intercontinental Championship, I wouldn't mind seeing Logan in that. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Like, I wouldn't even need if Logan became the Intercontinental Champion. It's like Sheamus finishing his story. Let's be real. I'm still sticking with Cena winning tomorrow. Or, the report's right, and it is going to be Drew McIntyre. Those are the two guys for me. And I'm hoping that if it's not Cena, he doesn't go off and fight Logan Paul at WrestleMania. Just would feel kind of underwhelming. And that's definitely not what you need a majority of your fan base to be feeling, as they're not 100% locked into the ride of this road to WrestleMania. We fucking hate Triple H! Let's just, god dang it, for the 17th time, we just want to hear this.
The champ is here!
Well, guys, if one thing was made clear tonight, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens is done after the Elimination Chamber. Kevin Owens was even hyping this up, and even Sami kind of was to like, this is the biggest match that we've had together. And I'm like, what the biggest match you guys had together? It could have been you and Sami. Main event of WrestleMania, WWE Championship. But whatever. Or at least inside Hell in a Cell at Mania. But still, whatever. It's fine. It's happening there. It's not even a main event. I don't know if again, I don't feel like anyone would want to follow that, because these two got chemistry, and they're gonna get at least like 25 plus minutes. Like, think about it like this: they're gonna probably do what Shawn Michaels and Triple H did at SummerSlam 2002, have a match of the night. While Brock versus Rock was good afterwards, like especially because people were hating on the Rock because he was about to leave. Like, I really feel like Zayn and Owens like are just gonna make it like too hard to top, and not like the crowd will be like meh for the rest of it, like the men's chamber, even Cody selling it. So I just don't really know, man. I'm just not feeling that anything else should go afterwards. But either way, it's gonna be a great thing. Brandy's probably gonna come back, beat Zayn, which kind of feels weird that Zayn's gonna get help to win it, but that Cross is probably just gonna gas him up. Which again, I'm going to make this perfectly clear: Cross does not beat Zayn at WrestleMania. Get that dumbass idea out, because I know I'm going to see some of you effers being like, oh, Cross beat Zayn clean at WrestleMania. It's like, bro, one bro's trying to get an actual great match with a main eventer and future world champion, and Sami's just dealing with this and then moving on back to his chase for that awesome multi-month world title reign. With that, we will be peak. Not that kind of thing. Cross gets over, Zayn goes over. But in terms of tomorrow, Zayn has to win. He kind of has to. People are like, Owens should win. Like, he needs the big match win. I'm like, dude, both of them have lost big matches the past couple months. Let's be perfectly for real. Their last wins separately were against Rey Mysterio for Kevin Owens and The Miz for Sami Zayn. They're both on an even playing field. Sami Zayn should get the freaking win, though, just because it makes sense that this is the end. If it really is the end. Plus, Randy most likely is going to screw then Kevin Owens. So, Zayn again should get the win. It's just weird. I feel like it should have been WrestleMania. A lot of us feel that way. Majority of us feel that way. But it is what it is, I guess. It's going to be a hell of a match tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. And, well, crazy as that match is going to be, at least now, to sell your soul to The Rock or break his heart. Seriously, that's a rock and a hard place. You sell your soul to The Rock and just be freaking Cody Rhodes like Homelander, or break his heart and know that he's going to literally ruin your life forever. Man, that's some crazy shit. Wouldn't want it to be me. But, hey, good luck with that, bro. And Zayn and Owens, good luck to you, too. Try not to paralyze each other for life.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Okay, guys, that's SmackDown. We are done. Ski, put it in the rearview mirror. We are done. Elimination Chamber is tomorrow, and so is a super dope ass stacked collision, as the Road to Revolution is also just freaking 9 days away. So hype! It's gonna be awesome. Then Dynasty after that in Philly. Your boy's gonna be there live, and then WrestleMania 41. It is April 19th, April 20th. It's gonna be super off the chain. Still a lot of stuff going up in the air as to what exactly is going to happen on that show. Biggest things we know right now are Jay versus Gunther, Yeet for the World Championship, and Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship. So hopefully it continues to be good, and hopefully a lot more people are more interested on the road to WrestleMania. But it's all right. AEW's going great right now, so you'll got that. It's got that to freaking look forward to, so you're not going to miss any of these shows going down. You're certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best Gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So keep on liking, subscribing, sell your soul, and most importantly, keep on remembering that when it comes talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe right here. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed SmackDown tonight. It actually was pretty good. Chamber should be pretty cool tomorrow, and so should Collision. So deuces, and I will see you guys after the Elimination Chamber tomorrow. Again, Cody, sell your soul.